Hello, everybody. Excited Utterance here. My name's Hella, coming to you all the way from Australia. It's not even morning yet. Well, it kind of is. It's actually 6 a.m., but it's still dark outside because it's winter time here. I have my electric blankie and I have my heater on because, I get cold. Good to see everybody. Welcome to another Hearsay for Days. And yeah, we have decided to go 100% Ricada, as in Breaking Baldo, because what else really is everyone talking about? We're getting a little bit bored with Karen Read. Karen Read is still happening, but what are we up to? Week 5, and the testimony is getting a little bit repetitive, except for that last one. That last one, was it Bukaki or whatever his name is? That last witness was pretty interesting. But we'll be back onto our regular programming of having a few different topics on next week. But for now, everything's happening with the Ricada case. So let's do that. Let's say hello to some people. Oh, Brandon. I know you'd like to be beneath an Australian, but too bad for you. Good to see you, Brandon. Yes, we are on top of the world. Hey, John. How's it going? You thought Baldo was a movie about Alaska, diphtheria, and the what? Okay, I don't know what that word means. Psycho Dolls, hey, good to see you here. Welcome back. You've been here a bit lately. It's so nice to have you. CG in Texas, nice to see you. Welcome. Pudding Way is here. Hi, Pudding Way, our European member. We've got a few members in Europe, but you are an OG. And P. Lola's mom, hi. Half Irish. Bukaki's cross is very interesting. I know. In fact, the camera was cross backwards. Yeah. Chinny's here. Bukaka. Hello, Ronnie. How's it going? Christine. Yes, Irish Capo, good to see you. Now let's bring in my co-host. Everyone can't wait to see Dolly.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. Excellent. Melissa's here too. Hey,
Hi.
Melissa, good to see you. And this is who we are. Hello. Read KF for the deep Ricada law. Yeah. So I've been catching up on the law of Ricada. Mr. Sean, potentially criminal, and I had a bit of a chat the other day because I was just so out of my depth with all the Ricada stuff. I was like, who are all these people? Who are all these people involved in this story? I don't even know. So thanks to Sean for that. But stuff's happened, guys. Stuff's happened as it was going to. And obviously everyone's very much looking forward to the body cam coming out because that will clear up some holes in the story. But stuff has happened, as in that he has gone live finally on his locals. He didn't need to, but he did. So obviously that has been disseminated out on the clip channels and things. So we're going to be having a bit of a look at the reactions to that. And there has been some streams or videos put out that have really reached some big audiences. And when I say big audiences, I mean like 500,000 plus. So we're going to have a bit of a look at the reactions to those as well. So as we do on this channel or on this show, we look at what the people in the comment sections are saying. So let's get into it, guys. Hey, Mads, how are you? Oh, Lil Pill, my mega mod. How's it going? And Distance, nice to see you. All right, let's get into it. Hearsay for Days, the Baldo special. The Baldo special. Why not? All right. So,
do you think Baldo is really happy with the publicity they're getting out of this? You think sales have just gone through the roof?
maybe people are curious as to what it is, and then they go look it up, and they're like, "Yeah, sure, that could improve things for me, maybe." Don't know.
Should do a Google search trend.
Yeah, yes, we should do
Analytics.
a Google search trend. Yeah, we should. Okay, so this week the Bordeaux situation only got worse, and yeah, people are sort of sweeping up, and there's a nose, and people are guarding it with the Bordeaux crest shield. It's a guarding shield thing, you know. Anyway, I like to make little graphics to show things. Anyway, let's keep going. So, oops. All right. So, Good Logic. Now, Good Logic is a really good friend of Nick's. So, hi Joe, if you're watching. Another person who's a really good friend of Nick's, obviously, is Mr. Barnes. Mr. Barnes is such a good friend of Nick's that he's kind of been just blocking people and stuff who don't agree that Nick is very, very innocent and that the state is kind of concocting all of these things. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. That's what I'm getting from what Mr. Barnes is putting out there on social media. I don't really watch him that much, but that's the gist of things. All right, so they're probably making a nose dough now. Oh, hey, God, you're the god of anti-lordship. Now, I saw that, and I'm so sad I didn't make it into the screenshot. Oh, well. Oh, well, it's a shame. If you want to come in, you're more than welcome. God, you have well, you know how to. You've got access to the back door of my StreamYard, so you can come in if you want. More than welcome. No pressure though. All right, so over to you, Darlie. Do you want to read the well, there's no video
Sure.
here. This is just you can read this.
Good news, you can still get Baldos. At 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on locales, let's analyze Robert Barnes' email to me about Rekieta.
Okay, so no problem. Joe has no problem sort of getting out the communication between himself and other content creators and making content about that, and sort of it ends up being the content creators becoming the content. Keep going.
I hope Nick wins this case for the constitutional rights to keep and bear cocaine. This would actually make America great again, like back in the 70s and 80s.
Yep.
Not any interested in anything Barney says.
Barney.
Alcoholism ruins lives, relationships with family members, work associates relationships. It's really sad and should be taken seriously. It ends with hospitals, institution, or death.
Ooh,
Ask Aaron
okay.
Imholte Ata what he lost.
Hang on a minute. What he lost. Okay, well, I mean, he's lost his wife, I guess, but I don't think that there's any allegation or thought that he has lost his what? Well, he's lost his relationship, I guess, like associate family members. I don't know. Well, we could ask Aaron. Aaron, if he wants to come on, he could tell us or not. He's got his own show. That's fine. We'll leave Aaron alone. He's got his own problems. Keep going.
Okay. So he emailed you privately and you publicly talking about it. Barnes is right. You Law 2 people have no morals.
Oh, man. He emailed you privately and you're publicly talking about it. Barnes is right. Well, I'm sure, I don't know whether or not Barnes gave permission for him to put his email out there and make a stream about it. You'd think he did. Otherwise, he'd block him because that's what Barnes does. He just blocks people. I noticed he's got like 30,000 or something followers on Twitter. He must be down to like, I don't know, 1,000 by now because he's blocked a lot of people. All right, let's go. So, I think it's 4 days ago now because Alyssa Good on you, Alyssa Clips. You are just a star. Alyssa Clips has been clipping the bejesus out of this local stream that Mr. Necrocator decided to do from some room. I don't know what room it was, games room or something. You can see his reflection in like the doors or something, and it's the worst microphone I've ever heard. And I've had some bad microphones. So he's talking into this microphone for goodness knows how long. And so Alyssa has clipped a lot from this. There's been other people clipping, but I'm going to start with this one. This one's called LawTube No Thanks. And David, God of Law, guess what? He said it first. He went no thanks to LawTube before you decided to, what did you call it? What are you? I'll get yours back up again. What did David say? You're the god of anti-LawTube. Yeah, well, Nick did it first. Okay, so let's go.
Web15 says, Barnes has your back going nuclear on LawTube. I'll say this about LawTube. I've said this a bunch of times. This isn't new. Any sort of like tube community, Comicsgate went through this. Like an IBS, in the blood sports community went through this. All these communities go through this. When you just associate everybody's LawTube, like you don't get to filter out who's retarded or who sucks or who's a piece of shit. They just are there. So it's like, oh, there's a lawyer who's streaming. That must be LawTube or whatever. And there's no way to like keep them out. No, you can't join the club. Who fucking cares? That's why I always said I don't want to be in LawTube. People asked me legitimately, this is a long time ago, like after Rittenhouse, to create the LawTube entity, whatever that would be, like get people together as a business venture with like stream splitting and revenue sharing and all this stuff. And I was like, that sounds like killing yourself slowly. And I don't want to do that. If I'm going to do it, it should be quick. Not that. Can you imagine trying to run the accounting on all these lawyers? Well, I streamed 13.2 hours that day. It's like, oh my God. If you're doing it in tenths and billing you, ugh. No.
Okay, so he said that, amongst other things. All right, would you like to read this first one, please, Dali?
He's the one who gets to filter LawTube, then accuses everyone on LawTube with everything he's officially guilty of. Get wrecked, Rakata. He has a car with a custom plate saying Pope of LawTube. Oh, okay. That's a little long for a license plate. I think it actually says Law Popes, but okay.
Yeah.
Or something to that effect, and wore a pontiff hat declaring himself the Pope. Yeah, right, buddy.
Okay. Can we do a fact check on that, please? People in chat also, if you know.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly does this license plate say, people? So he's saying that he doesn't want to be part of LawTube, that he said so all along, yet he has some license plate that, what does it say? Law Pope. Or, okay. I guess that's not affiliated in any way. It says
no, it's
Law
just a
Pope.
vanity plate.
It's just a vanity plate. Okay. I guess you could say it's not affiliated in any way to the term Tube Pope. Oh no. His new background is weird. I think it's temporary.
Yeah,
because the new one's gonna have like cells, like,
yeah, he's redoing his office.
Like, no, the new one's gonna have like bars behind it and stuff. So
a lot of background noise.
But that's the thing. He was the Pope of LawTube. That's what people used to say. So you can't really escape that. I don't think you can really escape that. Anyway, now he's the Cutmaster General. All right, there's more. So this one from Comedic Pause.
Nick knows a lot about unaliving himself slowly.
Yeah, I thought that was a poor choice of words.
Yeah.
Considering the situation that he's in right now. That sounds like killing myself slowly, very slowly. It's like, what are you doing at the moment, Nick? Anyway, keep going.
Don't worry, Nick. You aren't in LawTube anymore.
Yeah, not right now.
Just about everyone he used to stream with is doing better than he is.
Burn. Burn. Alrighty. Now, this
Pope Hat was a
Malcolm
gift.
X guy. Sorry, what was?
I was responding to cow.
The Pope hat was a gift. Yeah, but he still wore it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it was funny.
Still wore it. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Cowpoke, how are you? Yeah, it was a gift. But, I mean, the license plate, you have to get yourself the license plate. You have to go and make sure that it's, like, registered and stuff and put it on your car.
Yeah.
Like the LawTube fairies don't just come and, like, ding, put it onto your car. Somehow I don't think that Mr. Ikeda was too upset about being the Pope of LawTube.
No.
I think maybe he was a little bit happy about that. Maybe. Just a little tiny bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, he wore it before the name LawTube existed. Oh, did he now? Ah, okay. Well, if we put that fact into evidence, that may change things a little bit. You know, like, this is called Hearsay for Day, so we pretty much can do whatever we want. All right. Malcolm X, this dude here. He has been calling out the nose guarders, let's just say. Calling out all the nose guarders, everyone's sweeping up all the facts for Mr. Nick. He's been out there cleaning it all up, putting it all out there. Okay, let's go.
Breaking Baldo update. Rekieta declares anyone who thinks that the police are actually found his house full of drugs, PPU's children is a bootlicking. Have another drink, Nick. You deserve it.
Have another drink. Okay, so let's watch this.
That's nice of him.
The amount of bootlicking faggots out there who are like, the government said. All right. And by the way, bootlicking faggots includes a bunch of lawyers who at every other time will tell you, you can't trust the government, you can't trust the narrative. And now they're like, oh man, look what they said, look what the government said here. And they're like just so happy about it. You can always find someone's true colors when they have the opportunity to stand by what they say. And they don't.
Okay. And drinks a beer. Or is it a beer?
No, it's a Monster energy drink. Recovery, I believe.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay, half Irish. So he's right about that part though. What's allowed for search warrant isn't allowed in trial. That's why we need the videos. Yeah, 100%. 100%. You're correct. And we do need to withhold judgment on that, as we do with any defendant. Yes, we do. But I do not think there's any conspiracy going on. I think that's pushing it a little bit. So yeah, half Irish, we're always on the same page. He basically came out as an insane villain on this stream. It doesn't look, I don't know if I'd go that far. There's a fair bit of rambling going on though. He spiked it. Yeah. Look, hang on. We'll just read these comments because I think someone might have put it a little bit better than me. Let's go.
Because God forbid we enjoyed a civilized society free of drug abuse and child neglect. You clearly understand nothing of the Constitution, bootlicker. Doing hard drugs, endangering your children, and having sex parties just like the founding fathers intended.
Mm.
Franklin was a sex fiend. What an outrageously false thing to say. Thomas Jefferson was the freaky boy.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Now here we go. Keep going.
Can I get the TLDR on which law tubers this applies to? There's like 10 possibilities that stream for hours at a time, and some have changed positions.
What kind of positions? Ooh.
Am I
Ooh.
crazy, or does the beak look more bent than before? Broken nose or collapsing nose?
Oh, I kind of don't know. I think his nose looks pretty much the same.
It's worse.
All right. So Meme Harvester's actually making a good point here. I think. Keep going.
I think he had a small buzz as he was on camera. From this point forward, he will be drinking his booze from a monster can. He's a functioning alcoholic, so he will stay buzzed on streams.
Yeah. So I mean, with alcoholics, from what I know of them, it's just kind of like any other drug of addiction that, like, if you go cold turkey, you get quite sick.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I mean, and I don't know whether he's going through any sort of rehabilitation. I don't think so yet. But even if he's cutting down to a more acceptable level, then he would be having some alcohol, just not the ridiculous amounts of alcohol and getting completely shit-faced wasted, like he was before, in which case there would be probably some alcohol in that can. But yeah, let's hope that he's not to the level that he was before. So yeah, functioning alcoholic, so he'll stay buzzed on stream. I tend to think that's probably more likely what's happening, and I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt now that he's cutting down. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. What's this, CG in Texas? I don't really care if he drinks. I do care if he's mean, nasty, inappropriate around minors. Agreed. Agreed. And pugs. Pugs and minors. Yes. Let's keep going. Oh, hang on. What's this?
Based, I knew this whole time Rackets was innocent. He's a real lawyer.
Point of view. You're a line. Yes, very good. Okay. Let's keep going.
If Nick was a man about this and admitted to the drugs and him having a problem, but told us the neglect shouldn't be believed, the government narrative can't always be trusted, I'd give him some grace, but for it all to be a lie isn't credible.
Yep. Lil Pill, correct. To be fair, if he just stopped drinking outright, he might die. I don't know if he's that far gone. I don't, and I'm not a medical professional, so who knows? But yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of people who are really badly in the depths
have
of
seizures, and yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, of alcoholism, and if they just go cold turkey, it can be a shock to the system, and yeah, they can have seizures and heart attacks and things like that. So I hope he's getting medical attention. I really do. But you know, as we were just saying a minute ago, I'm more worried about his kids. So let's keep going.
You thought this man had hit rock bottom? Just wait, you haven't seen nothing yet. He is in hard denial mode. Malding Nick doubles down on the here never lies cope and the government conspiracy, and we are supposed to forgive the liar who denies any wrongdoing. That umbrella, you happy with your boy's path?
Yes. Well, that umbrella guy, I've been looking and I haven't seen much from him in the last few days. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he's starting to realize that he should, be quiet about all this stuff.
Yeah. I give Nick 3 weeks until he says something he's not supposed to or upsets someone with information that will hurt his case.
3 weeks? You give him that long? That's being very generous.
Yeah.
Very, very generous. Hang on, that was on June 7th. When was the local stream?
Like 4 days ago.
Yeah. And you don't think he said anything incriminating? Okay, I suppose he hasn't really said anything incriminating yet. But who knows? They'll twist your words. They'll twist your words. Hello, Alex. I haven't seen you for a while. Nice profile pic. Oh dear. Melissa, I'll go back to Melissa. No, you haven't missed Sonny the Pug yet. We've talked about him really briefly, but we're coming back to that. Don't worry, we're coming back to that. We're coming back to that. Okay, this bit here now. Oh, this is interesting. Here.
Just saw you made it into the Gobble Tom video. Congrats, King.
Okay, so Dick Masterson said, okay, you guys win, lol. Looks like you're going to need a bigger broom, Dick Masterson. You got some serious sweeping to do. Okay, so does that mean that Dick Masterson has agreed that Nick's in big trouble now? Who knows? Dick Masterson's a really old friend of Nick's. Now, Turkey Tom. Goodness me, guys. I don't know if you know about this channel. This is the first I've heard of this channel. Turkey Tom, this YouTube channel has 1.22 million subscribers. Nick has made it onto this channel. And when I say made it onto this channel, not in a glorious way. The YouTube lawyer facing 26 years in prison is the video. So you thought him being on Law and Crime was a big deal. No. Look at this, people. YouTube lawyer facing 26 years in prison. This video that they put up the other day, check it. 578,000 views. 3,000 comments, 20.4 thousand likes on this thing. Holy mackerel. God damn. And like I watched most of it. It's a pretty good video. Like it gives you a really, really good background into how Nick started off YouTubing, like how his whole career started off, how he got into YouTubing, and then like how eventually he started like streaming with other lawyers and things, because that didn't happen until a bit later. And then eventually his whole fall from grace. And that's not until like last 10 minutes or so. Anyway, I will just show you a bit of it that I clipped.
Every single case. Video and transparency of the courts is something I'm pretty passionate about. One, because I'm self-interested in making money off of them. Two, because it protects the people from judicial abuse or abuse by the state. And three, because it protects the citizenry from lies by people about the abuse of the state.
I'm honestly not sure if he still believes in this, though. A while after his locals post, he took to Twitter to address a few things, saying, "I'm doing fine, given the circumstances. Getting things organized, reorganizing my studio, since I'm removing alcohol as a theme officially, and trying to reset my sleep schedule to be more daytime friendly. While this is a great sign he's recognized something was wrong with his lifestyle, he still adamantly denies any neglect ever went on, and I just hope that isn't a sign he's taking sobriety less seriously than he should be. While his decisions have been reprehensible, to say the least, to some extent I feel bad for Nick. He fell for the lie that you can do these sorts of things without suffering the consequences eventually, and at least appears to be under the delusion that what happened to him was due to some vindictive person trying to get at him, not his own fault for letting it get that bad in the first place. Of course, I feel much worse for his kids who are being put through all of this. Some of them not even understanding what happened since, as the warrant stated, the youngest is just 6 years old. He had
Yeah. Okay. So it's a little bit like that chapter, guys. Someone just mentioned that chapter. So I don't think it's really true crime though. It's just like documentary style, like digging into current events and things like that, or interesting like facts, conspiracies, whatever. But goddamn, look at those numbers. That is nuts. So you're famous, Nick. I think that's probably, I don't know, guys. Would that be the most exposure that Nick Recator's ever had? Like, would there have ever been a stream about, well, that of his or about him that's ever received that kind of numbers, those kind of numbers? Tell me if you think there would have been.
Well, he had 100,000 live during Rittenhouse.
100,000 live.
Over 100,000 live.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe back in those days.
Yeah.
But yeah,
recently.
this is nuts. This is nuts. Turkey Tom is the Kiwi Farms of YouTube. He deep dives into people's lives and let the chips fall where they may. Interesting. Yeah, and he doesn't seem to be nasty though. Obscure. He seems to just facts straight out there. So it doesn't seem to be like poking fun. So maybe that's why they've got quite a big following. Okay. Anyway, normies are just cooking him now. Yeah, it does seem that way. It does seem that way. People just seem to be like, who is this? And they're digging further. It's becoming a rabbit hole for just normal people. All right. So let's see what people are saying. Oh.
This is why you should avoid a Sonichu medallion. It leads to a downward spiral.
Dear me, it's Sonichu medallion.
IDK, man. I got one in my room and I'm doing okay, I guess. For now. Recator had the real one, rip. They should send one to Chile de Castro. Aka, the Lao cow delete laws.
Okay, hang on, wait. People who know better than me about this, because I'm only digging into the whole Kiwi Farms Lol Cow of the Year thing. I know Chris Chan was, and then I know that 2023 Nick was, and they both had the Sonichu medallion. Was Chile de Castro ever Lol Cow of the Year? Or was he just a Lol Cow?
Probably just
Guys.
a lol cow.
Yeah. I mean, he deserves to be Lol Cow of the Year. Wow. Yeah, okay. So yeah, they should send one to Chile. Chile deserves it.
Stop with that superstitious nonsense. The curse activates after you post a picture or video of yourself wearing it. It may take some time. Do it for sins.
For science. Carly, you should go and check your mailbox.
Oh God, no, I did today actually. So hot. I didn't.
I may have sent you a gift.
Oh God.
You want Dick Masterson to get it next? You think he was just a lol cow? Yeah, I think I would have. Like, I've dug a fair bit on Chile. I think I would know if he was lol cow of the year. Yeah, Chile's one of my pet projects. Okay, let's keep going.
You can fix him.
I can. All right, this one was huge. This was a big deal. I was online and I was in a live chat at the time when the Law and Crime video dropped, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Nick's on Law and Crime."
OMG.
OMG. OMG. Like, the whole space-time continuum has formed an arc. Goodness. Okay, isn't it weird to see Jesse Weber, the little stain?
I thought that was Don Abrams.
Yeah, no, that's Jesse Weber in his DNA stained studio there.
Kinky.
I know, it's gross, isn't it? Talking about Nick Recator, isn't that full on? Just isn't it full on? But what I also thought was interesting was, check this out. This only has 82.1 thousand views, whereas the Turkey Tom one has over 500,000. 840 comments and 3.2 thousand likes. That's like 10% of the Turkey Tom one. Full on. Anyway, let's watch it.
Nick Recator. Now, this is a name you may have heard of before. Why do I say that? Online personality, Minnesota lawyer, legal commentator, runs the YouTube page Recator Law that currently has 446,000 subscribers. Really came to fame for his legal analysis of trials like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and Kyle Rittenhouse. And clearly he has developed quite the following. But now Mr. Rekieta finds himself in the spotlight for not a great reason. No, he and his wife, Kayla, were arrested and charged with felony second-degree drug possession, as well as 2 misdemeanors of child endangerment and firearms possession. And in a search warrant application that was filed in connection with this case, we learned a lot more details. And that is what we're going to go through now, this search warrant. So this warrant was authored by Minnesota peace officer, Detective Quinn Pomplin. And he writes that essentially there is probable cause to believe that controlled substances like meth and cocaine and other drug paraphernalia are located at Rekieta's house, and he wants to conduct a search of that property between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. And from there, the rest of the document lays out the timeline of events. So Pomplin writes that on May 16, 2024, Kandiyohi County Sheriff's Office Sergeant Dave Nestor received a report regarding possible child neglect and controlled substance use at Rekieta's home.
Okay. Before we read the comments, I just want to say that I usually know I do know a fair bit about this one, and I usually know a fair bit about the cases that Law and Crime are doing these sidebars on, right? So they call it Law and Crime Sidebar. And I'm usually very disappointed with the way that they report it. They don't look into it at all, and they just go with the whole guilty, guilty, guilty narrative, and they put a lot of drama spin onto their coverage. In this case, I'm actually really surprised that they pretty much just read out what's happening. They didn't put a lot of gloss onto it. They really didn't go to town with the whole he's big YouTube celebrity and look what he did. It's so nasty, and it was pretty tame. I thought it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse. It might get worse. Like after the body cam stuff comes out, it could get a lot worse. But right now, I feel like they probably they held back a little bit. I don't know why, but if Julie Grant gets hold of it, goodness me, she's caught TV, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, Julie Grant gets hold of it. Goodness me. Anyway, this woman down here, that one chick, 1318, said, "Oh my God, the irony of Law and Crime talking about this." And she's right. She is so right. Do you want to read these ones out, Dali?
Law and Crim. No, that's a small potato story. Wait, it's that guy? Run it.
Yeah, it's like they got it across their desk and I'm like, this is a nothing story. Oh, it's Nick Rekieta. Let's go.
Oh man, they are eating this up. Hey, Law and Crim, do you know Mandy?
Mandy?
Your researchers forgot about the Baldo, damn it.
Oh, damn. Well, there should have been an ad.
I know.
Yeah.
This is poetic.
Yeah.
Absolutely felt it.
Felt it is such a good word.
His mugshot says to me, "Oh, really? Own up to your BS. Take care of your kids."
Okay, now I put that one in because there are like strewn amongst all these comments from people like us who know about Nick. There are occasionally the standard Law and Crime commenters who are like, "Oh, he has no remorse," and this kind of thing. His mugshot says to me, "Oh, really? Own up to your BS. Take care of your kids." They're like the normie Law and Crime commenters, and they're just like boom, boom, boom. In fact, in response to that one chick, oh my God, the irony of Law and Crime talking about this, there were a bunch of replies that were like, why is it ironic? Why? I don't get it. Like, it's too much to explain. It really is. It's just, how about, no, just, it's too hard. It's too difficult, guys. All right, let's keep going. Alrighty, so the explanation as to how he got the black eye from tripping on the dog toy and hitting his bathroom sink countertop. That totally happened, dude. Let's look at this.
Okay. I guess. Are cats better than dogs? Yes. Yes, they are. Why did I have a black eye? I fell. I fell. No, I legit fell. It was the night of that really bad stream, and I wish I could have blamed it on the liquor, but I actually slipped on a dog toy. Fucking hit my eye on the it hit right here across the countertop in my bathroom. But like, I was torched. If I did not slip on a dog toy, I probably would have otherwise fallen because of drinking. Okay, like there's no dodging of that. It was just that fucking stupid. Again, this is the thing where it's like the circumstances play out. If I fell from the liquor, I just tell you, because I had ingested more than enough liquor to fall and hit my face. Like that was true. I did that on stream. Holy shit, guys, I didn't even remember most of that damn stream as it happened. I was way too intoxicated. So much liquor, and you can watch me just pounding it back, right? Like you can see it.
Like Aaron did your wife.
Yep.
Or you could see it, or whatever.
We saw it.
No bones about that. I wish it would have been
That's why
I
they call it
drunkenly
the powder
stumbled and
room.
hit my fucking face on the counter, but it turned out I slipped on a dog toy. It's even gayer. But yeah, so that was my black eye. I looked super cool. I know a bunch of people
His eye
like
stepped on a
want
dog
funnier
toy.
stories with all this stuff. And it's like, nah, not really. Like, I wish there were funnier stories.
Look, it is a kind of funny story because it's pretty hard to believe. Sure, okay, that
I mean, my
happened.
dad did once trip on a dog bone and broke his rib, but like he still put his hands out and like try to break his fall. So I don't,
Yeah, but how does something get in your eye from that? Like
unless he like came down on the counter like that.
tripping on something and then boom, in eye.
Yeah.
What? Like, is there some obstruction? Is there a boulder in the way?
He tripped on a
I
boulder.
don't. You tripped on a boulder, and then there's another boulder that's like pointed upwards and into the eye.
Exactly.
Very strange.
Death by Baldo.
Death by boulder in eye. How
Oh,
odd.
he was tripping.
He was tripping. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Here's the comments. Let's go.
As if anyone believes he buys that poor dog toys.
Well.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of like the nosebleed story he gave about bending down to kiss his wife and his nose hit the bed.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, he came on stream and he left stream to go to the bathroom and he came back on stream and his nose started bleeding. So then he had to run off camera, like fix his bloody nose and then come back. And the story he gave is that he told his wife he'd come by in an hour and give her a kiss. And she fell asleep. So he kissed her head. She woke up kind of freaked out and bumped his nose.
Okay. Well, I mean, his nose does get in the way, I suppose.
Yeah. So his story for his bloody nose was that he gave his wife a kiss on the head. And it wasn't cocaine.
Okay. Keep going.
And this was like a couple of weeks or two before his arrest.
Oh, I couldn't have guessed it was recently.
Yeah.
Smelly Gibbon says,
Isn't that almost the same thing Joe Biden said once about grabbing his dog's tail in the shower or something? How he broke his foot because he ran out of his shower, grabbed his dog's tail and tripped and broke his foot. So then the conservatives were like, he ran out naked from his shower chasing after his dog. This was like right after he got elected.
Okay, well, I mean, yeah, I'm an Australian. I don't know this story, so
It's hard to keep up.
you know,
Just
it's-
like the bloody nose was from bumping into Lady Racket's head. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Blaming the
okay.
dog.
Blaming the dog. Blaming the dog. Blaming the dog. More on Sunny the pug later. I'm not leaving this alone, people. I'm not leaving this alone. Look at this poor thing. Look. It doesn't look happy. She or he does not look happy. And I don't know the dog's pronouns. Is Sunny a boy or a girl dog? Someone help me out. Because you know what? Nick Recator keeps calling the dog it. Who knows? Who
They-
knows? Does anyone know if it's a she or a he?
It's a they them.
It's not a they them. I don't believe Nick would have a they them dog. It's a girl.
Yeah, because Lady Rockets got it, so she'd probably get a girl.
Yes, Nick calls it it. Nick calls the dog it. I don't like this. We're coming back to this. We are coming back to this, right? This is very annoying to me. Actually, more than annoying, it's worrying to me. Look at that dog. Dog looks very unhappy. Very unhappy. No, we don't do the pronoun crap around here, but I just want to know if the dog was born a girl or a boy. That's all. Even if the dog has been neutered, you
Or a
still
hermaphrodite.
call the dog she or he. You don't call the dog it. Do you? Yeah? Alrighty. Anyway, poor Sunny. Look at poor Sunny. Okay. Now, we're going to just go off topic for a little bit. We're coming back to Sunny, though. We're coming back to Sunny. So, this bit here.
Nick Recaita's burn of legal mindset from his locale stream last night.
Okay, here we go.
I made fun of legal mindset because he's a retard, but that's his own problem. I'm not even talking about him in this scenario at all. I literally just made fun of him because he's retarded. He acts like this super Chad ladies man as he looks off to the boys' room with one eye, the girls' room with one eye, and limps between them because he can't decide which one to go to. I'll make fun of him because he's dumb.
But yeah, okay. So they're not mates anymore.
Go
I thought they
figure.
were mates. They're not mates.
Lots
Okay.
happened since Rittenhouse.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. You want to read that one?
Man, that's really gonna burn when Nick Pease is shitting in the toilet in his jail cell in front of his bunkmate. Sick burn. I hopefully legal mindset can take it. There.
I think that's sarcastic.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure the
I'm sure he
cool
can
cat
take it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he can. Keep going.
There is no projection and denial of reality quite like a drug addict and Amber Heard. Not sure the burn is when you're peeing. I mean, is there when you drop the R word to describe someone. As an educated person, he should know better. Plus, not sure getting arrested with drugs and pew-pews in your house with children around is something that makes you any smarter.
Yeah. Look, you can't stop Nick saying the R word. He's just going to. That's just Nick. So to say that that when he drops the R word to describe someone as an educated person, he should know better. Come on, it's Nick. It's just part of his brand. He's going to say the R word. He just will. So no, that's not going to change. At least Mindset's not doing drugs, so he's still smarter than Nick. Yeah. Look, whatever you think about Andrew, legal mindset, whatever. There's some Barneys going on between the lawyers about this, and all I have to say about this is that legal mindset, Sean, Nate, they're not sweeping up after Nick. That's what's going on. So they are just calling out the fact that Nick is in trouble, and that's pretty simple as far as I'm concerned. I don't think that they're saying that he's a bad person or anything like that. They're just saying that he needs to get clean and that his kids come first, and hopefully the dog I want to make everyone aware of the dog. Pug life matter. Anyway,
Dog life matters.
pug's life matter.
Oh, that too.
Pugs. I do agree. I think Branko has handled this very, very well. He's handled the best of. I have to give it to my friend Andrew. He is class all over. They tried to not tell me to go to rehab. I tried. Well, I'll try and do the song. Trying to make me go to rehab, but I said no. It's true. Pug lives matter. They do. They said no, you're a retard. Okay, let's keep going. All right, then Legal Mindset did this stream the other day actually, and with our friend Sean, and he said this. Oh, do you want to do your Legal Mindset impression?
Going live with a sober analysis of the Nick Rekieta case. We've had some updates as well as time to collect some arguments and case law, which I will get into with LawTube Sean, with sober anal issis.
Sober anal
Issis. Hey, Nick has those.
Oh dear. Okay. This person called Viver or I We Me. I don't know what to say about this person's name, but goodness me. All right, keep going.
Like, Grody, you do know that no matter how hard you try, you'll like never be as popular as Nick, right? Ew. Even after the drugs and the swinging, like he'll be liked by more people than you, Grody.
I don't know if you're like making fun person here. I don't know what to call you, but Nick would just laugh so hard at your name. Anyway, and then yeah, there's a lot.
Are your kids harassing you for food and clean clothes? Call 1-800-BARNS Law now.
There are a lot of Barnes memes getting around like that at the moment. Oh dear. Okay, now back to Sunny, because this is important. If I have to start some sort of foundation, some sort of charity, some sort of movement to help Sunny, then fine. But I just want to bring awareness to the Sunny situation, because look at this pug. Look at this poor thing. Look at the look on Sunny's face. Poor Sunny. Sunny didn't ask to exist in this body, this poor, awkward little body. Free Sunny. Dear me. Justice for Sunny. You should run, Sunny. Run for the hills. Okay, so yeah. Now, this is what Nick had to say about Sunny.
Where's the dog? Is Sunny our dog? She's in the bathroom.
Bathroom?
At night, Sunny hangs out in our bathroom.
Sunny,
yeah, that was a weird one. People were like, the dog was taken or something. Like, ATF didn't raid the house. The dog's alive. Like, if ATF came... like, okay, yeah, no, but ATF didn't come. It was just the local sheriff, so they didn't shoot the tiny pug. She's still alive. Show us the dog. I can go get her in a minute. I'm happy to.
Oh, to her.
There's so many fucking wild stories out there. I've seen only a fraction of them. Like, obviously, I can't follow all the stuff about me. I don't know how other people do. And I find out stuff from the internet. I'm like, oh, man, that's cool. Or that's not cool. Like, sometimes. Like, oh, my dog's dead. Shit. But no, she's very much alive. I found out that she was dead, and then I also found out that she was alive when I just was like, hey, Sunny, and she started yapping. Okay. Here we go. Here's Sunny. Hello, you stupid little retard. Woof, 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 woof.
He's talking to
himself. There we go. So this is, you
Just to
know,
prove-
pugs are what we call like God's mistake. But because look at it.
They're called necrocadas.
What are you?
Sorry.
What are you even sniffing? But yeah. So that being said, yeah, guys, dogs are so fucking annoying.
He's doing
And
like
this
a
one,
stand-up
oh
comedy bit
god,
now.
being
about
around
that.
it while it eats, it's like listening to Jabba the Hutt have sex with himself. So fucking. Jesus Christ.
Dude, you've worn a
Ew,
ball though.
it's gross. All right. I'm going to go put this thing away. Yeah, I know. God. Look at it. It's stupid. It like. Gross.
Really, Nick? Really, Nick Dev? What's the deal?
He's only had it on
Snort
camera
at people.
once before. When it was a puppy.
Have you guys ever had like have you ever been in a room with like a really obese person? I had a writer's workshop with this big fat guy. Like, not all fat people are like this, but all of them are. This guy was just like a big guy. He just, everything was a noise. Like when he moved, it made sounds like Jello being like sloshed through a fucking slip and slide or whatever. And his breathing was just like.
They do make noises.
Oh my god, that's what this dog is
That's
like.
not
That's
the
what
dog's
having
fault.
a pug is like. They're just,
That's also what your nose sounds like after cocaine.
it's like an asthmatic, but it has 4 legs so it won't die. God. God made you to not survive. Why did you live? Anyway, I'm going to go take this thing back. I'll be right back and we'll finish up the show. Ow! Damn it, I just kicked a fucking rocking chair.
Says you're
Okay,
right.
I think Gareth Pursehouse is a better stand-up.
Hi, Jim Kidd.
Shin Kid as well.
Yeah. Um, okay.
talking to me.
So I gotta say that Chugi Live, hi Chugi Live, if you're watching, has said this best, I think. So I do think it's weird that the dog was just left there on its own. I mean, he could have been in jail all weekend. It was clear they made sure the kids were taken care of, which obviously was the most important. But I thought they normally found out if someone could take the pets or if animal control needed called. So I don't know. I don't know what happened to Sunny whilst Nick, Kayla, and April were all down at the cop shop. I hope that the doggy wasn't just left in the bathroom or in the house. But
Yeah, like
no
any
one,
other normal day.
yeah. But I mean, apparently Nick has said over the years that he doesn't care for pets. He's not really into pets, and that's pretty obvious from that little stand-up routine there. And no, a pug is just a canine robot. Now, I agree. These breeds are they're not meant to exist, but it's not Sunny's fault. It's not Sunny's fault. Poor little Sunny. And I just feel like if I don't get it. Why is the dog there with Nick when like he clearly doesn't like the dog?
Well, his
Why
family
can't the
does.
dog? Yeah, why can't the dog go with the kids? I just freedom for Sunny. Poor Sunny. Okay, so oops, hang on, go back. There's 2 comments there.
Sonny should be living with the 5 kids, not Nick who can't stand the dog.
Yeah.
Sonny, get out of there.
Run with your little paws.
Suffer, Sonny.
Yeah. Free Sunny.
He ran out and bought a new pug pretty quickly. This dude is a monster that wears human skin. The pug or Nick? He keeps calling the dog it. Wonder if he even knows its gender. He keeps it locked in the bathroom and he shows nothing but contempt for it through a thin veil of jocks. Someone save this dog.
Well, yeah, look, okay, here's the thing, right? Like, I've known a few people who refer to animals as it, and they shouldn't have pets. I just have to say that. Like, you guys, people in chat, tell me, do you know of anyone who refers to animals as it, and should they have pets? Because it's a sign, right? And yeah, it says something about you whether you're an animal person or not. It really does. Oh, you sent me a Twitter DM? Okay, cool. Hey, Dirk Diggler, how are you? Nick is a low life, not a comedian. He doesn't hate the dog, he just never wanted a dog. Okay, well, that's fine, but you need to, like, in order to really look after a dog properly, you've gotta want it, like, because they're hard work. They're hard work. They need love. Like, dogs are, like, they're affectionate beings. They need your attention and stuff. Older generations say it. Some of them yes, some of them no. He's only 42 or something, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not old. Yeah, I don't like it. People who say it, it's just like, I have like an auntie who says it, and she just won't have a dog or a cat, and that's fine. She's not an animal person, that's cool. But I wouldn't want her looking after my pets. Hey Phil, how's it going? Yeah, Purse House. All right, let's keep going. More.
Oh, free Sunny. Or Sunny is not a thing. She is not gross. Locked in the bathroom instead of potty training. A Joe Biden story. The dog snorts because it can't breathe. Nick snorts because he wanted to get high as a kite. He always said he had no time for pets. I'm mandatory reporting my concern for this dog. Free
Can
Sunny.
you I suppose you can mandatory support,
Well,
mandatory report if you're worried about animal safety.
probably could, because cruelty to animals is a crime. So
Well, I don't think that they would think he's like okay, so that he's brought a dog out and shown the dog. We don't know whether or not it's the dog. There could be another pug that has gone to the farm.
yeah.
The farm. I know he's being sarcastic, but I don't know. Oh, animals don't have what? Really?
Oh yeah, they are
Oh.
considered property.
Oh, it was supposed to be Kayla and the kid's responsibility. Well, what's he doing with it? That's not
Yeah.
fair.
Maybe Christy went and cared for the pug while Nick was busy.
Oh, goodness me. Sonny deserves love and schmackos. Do you have schmackos there?
Mm-mm.
Oh, they're like little dog treats.
Oh.
Yeah. This is sad. Okay, so yeah, okay, I care about Sonny, and I think we need to start justice for Sonny. Hashtag free Sonny. Hashtag free Sonny. Hashtag justice for Sonny. And look, there's going to be a lot more when the body cams come out. Everyone is just desperate for the body cams to come out and prove whether or not all of the house was this giant mess of a psychopath, or whether or not it was, as Nick has stated in some of his DMs to people, it wasn't that bad, everything was fine, kids were all really looked after, etc. So we'll see. I'm interested in seeing whether Sonny was looked after. We'll see. I mean, obviously worried about the kids, but I think this Sonny thing's interesting because I just feel like Sonny might have been an afterthought as well. Care about Sonny. He's not beating the dog, neglect maybe, but not beating it to death. Beating someone else to death. Anyway. Here's our days. We do this every Sunday, guys. Thanks for being here. 4 p.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And we might get back to our normal format next week. Depends if there's anything interesting to cover other than the sad stories of Mr. Nick Recator. That was fun.
Yes.
Hold him to account, guys. If you're in his chat, say free Sonny. What's going on with Sonny? We want to see proof of life. We want to continue to see proof of life. Please. And guess what? Finally, we have merch. It's been a while. People have been asking for so long where the merch is. Hearsay for Days merch is now available. We have a store tab. Go and check out the store tab. And because we just opened the store, there's 25% off and free shipping until the 16th, which is my birthday. Yay. So make sure that you go and grab your merch now before it goes up to full price. And there's heaps of different colors and things. I like the mug. Mug's cute. Go grab your merch, guys. Hey. Alrighty, and become a member. Join our Salacious Outrageous Discord community. We have heaps of fun there. If you are a member of either my channel or Dali's channel, make sure you sub to Dali. He's been amazing. He's always amazing. Huge part of this show and a lot of the shows, obviously the shows we do together, but he's a great reader. He's fantastic.
Thank you.
Make sure that you are subscribed to him. And thank you for being here, guys. Thank you, CG. Lovely to see you. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed and that you are. Oh, hang on. Is Nick going? Let me see. Is Nick actually live right now? No, not Nick, as in Nick.
I don't think so.
You just never. Sometimes you look and it's like it says that people are live and they're not.
No, he's not.
He's not. It's so weird. Okay, never mind. No, not Ricardo. Everyone's so not. Ronnie, you're lovely. We love having you here. I need a custom mug of Jensen wieners all around. Dali needs to do that. That's not going to be online. Is that is that bottle of Stanley Cup? I've got no idea. Go and have a look on the site. It's the same site that Zachary Anderson's stuff is on. So you know how I did the branding for Zachary Anderson's defense fund. So I've used the same one Spreadshop, which is pretty cool because you can put your name on things and stuff as well if you want. So you can like customize and put like your name next to the logo if you so like. You need a yeah no mug. Oh yeah, it's coming. Yeah, nah, it's coming, mate. It's coming. All right, make sure you remember and you get the entry into the Discord community. Today has been super fun, guys. Thank you for watching. Heaps coming up this week. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you got your notification bell on. The heavy notification bell. It's on. Today's been awesome. Thank you, everybody. Anything that you want to say, Dali?
Nope.
No.
We are good.
We are
Wait,
good.
I may stream tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, you may stream tomorrow. Hang on,
Yeah.
I just put the thing up. Okay, never mind.
No
Actually, you know what? Before we do that, we will do this.
Her name was Helen. She was an Aussie. She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some laughs.
Bye, guys.
Bye.